Hello Aries, welcome to 5th House Divination. My name is Kirsty and today we are going to do an ascendant sign reading for you for the month of Aries season, which is the 20th of March through until the 19th of April 2021. We use the ascendant sign so we can have a look to see which areas your life is being highlighted by the sun's transit through Aries. But obviously if you don't know your ascendant sign, then it's absolutely fine to use your sun sign instead. Also do check out your sun sign, there may be additional information there for you. So what we're going to be looking at then is what's coming in that you may not know about, a challenge, an opposition, how you're going to feel about it, and then some kind of opportunity, the opportunity that this month is presenting to you. Okay. So Aries, the sun is in Aries. So for you, for Aries ascendant, this is the first house. And the first house deals with your identity, your appearance. It's kind of how you show up in the world, how you see the world, and how the world sees you. So with the sun being in your own sign, it means that you are very much in the spotlight this month. It does also mean that you can express yourself because the sun is kind of highlighting your energy. It does also mean that your Aries energy will be a lot more, probably a little bit more smooth flowing, a little bit easier to express. There's no, that those Aries parts of your chart, there's going to be no kind of solar blocking of that energy. So in the so what's going on that we may not be aware of is the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands can talk about a new spark, a new start, some new sort of interest. So in the square position, so this is a challenge or something that we need to overcome. We've got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands talks about taking a lot of action. In the opposition, so what's opposing us, something that we need to try and integrate, or what's opposing us, is the Nine of Swords. So there's some kind of anxiety. Yeah, there's some kind of anxiety around this month for you, but this is from an outside source. So how you're being. This is a trine energy, so we've got the Tower. So you're doing, there is, the Tower speaks of change, so you could be viewing this as quite disruptive, or you're being, you're kind of mixing everything up and shaking everything up. And the opportunity this month is the Two of Wands. Okay. So I'm feeling, Aries, very much that you're kind of like the mover and the shaker this month. And I think this may be causing anxiety for other people in your life. The challenge for you in the square position that we've got here, which talks about a hurdle or something that you need to negotiate around. We've got the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands talks about a lot of energy, a lot of action. So I think, as I was just saying earlier, the sun being in your sign probably means that you're feeling extremely strong. Oh, and actually the underlying energy that we've got here is Temperance. So I feel very much that this month, guys, you are, I think you're going to be making the most of the Aries energy available to you. The Temperance energy underlying underneath does talk about, balancing, restructuring after some form of change or some form of metamorphosis of a situation, a situation that is kind of sort of died and has been reborn again. I think there is an opportunity. So with the Two of Wands here, the opportunity this month is to pick a course of action. Yeah. So I think it feels very much like the power is literally all yours this month, Aries. So we've got the Tower position. So this is in the trine position. So this is energy that's coming into you without any real effort. This is more about being rather than doing. So I think you are being the change. The Tower energy comes in and breaks the status quo when there's structures or things or places that have needed change, that needed to be shaken up. And that people, you kind of ignore it, and then the Tower comes in and the universe is kind of like, well, if you're not going to do it, I'm going to come and do it for you. And I feel that you are, this month, you are very much the agent for change. And there is an opportunity here for you to pick a course of action. It feels very much, as I say, like you're in the driving seat. There is something, the conjunct energy. So this is energy that's sort of seeping into your month. With the conjunction energy, sometimes this is something that you're not aware of, but I think that you are very aware of this looking at the other wand energy that we've got here. There is some kind of new spark of inspiration, something that you're attracted to, something that really kind of piques your interest and gets your creative juices flowing. You guys are driven by this fire energy, this Ace of Wands. This is something that you guys are attuned to pick up on, and you will kind of chase it down. So there is something I'm feeling very strongly, guys. You are really feeling in your power this month. So there's something new that's coming in. There is a new spark in you, possibly, as I say, because this is your first house. It could be like a new self-esteem, or a new idea about yourself and how you present yourself, how you come across. But with it being the Wands, this is how you take action. So the thing to watch out, the thing that you're going to have to negotiate is the Eight of Wands, and that is I think this is talking to the level of energy, the amount of energy that you put out there. Because I think the situation is going to be in the opposition energy. We've got the Nine of Swords, which talks about anxiety. So I think the situation, or it could be the situation, or it could be something that you're doing, is going to be causing anxiety in others. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of their company. So this is the opposition. So this can be our partners, or just our sort of our people around us. So this could be our business partners, our emotional partners, our creative partners. And underneath, as I say, there is this energy of temperance, and this talks about rebalancing. After the kind of the death energy comes through, there is like a rebalancing, a remixing of energy. So I think you're being inspired. There is some kind of change that you want to make. There is some new spark. There is a new way, as I say, of exerting your effort, your identity, your appearance. There is something new about how you go about doing things, and you really are an agent for change. But as I say, the warning, or the hurdle this month that you need to kind of navigate your way around, is how much and how you express that energy. But there really is a great opportunity for you to pick a direction, for you to pick a way of being, for you to pick a new identity. You know, how do you want the world to see you? How do you want to show up in the world? How do you want to express your Ariesness? And this is beautiful. And this is the sun in your sign. It's a new beginning. It's a new year for you, a new solar year, and you really are in the driving seat. So I'm going to leave that there for you. This is awesome. I have done a yearly reading for you, so do check that out. That runs from the 20th of March 2021 through until the 19th of April, at the 19th of March 2022. So that gives you an overview for the year. So guys, happy Aries season, happy birthday, happy solar return, and have a great month. This looks really exciting. Just be careful not to overdo it and make people around you anxious. Speak to you soon. Cheers guys. Bye bye.